And we're live, quiet on the set. Thanks for joining me, you guys. I appreciate it. Wow, 260 people tonight. Amazing. Thanks for joining me. I've got some very important news to discuss tonight with you guys. That's why the special live tonight. So thanks for being here with me. Please help me by sharing this and help me spread the word to people all across the nation. So today, for the fifth time in 2 years, the Democrats continued their fight to federalize our elections. HR 5746 is what I'm talking about. I haven't seen a whole lot of it on the news, so here you go. The Democrat bill is nothing more than the continuation of their attempted takeover of our free elections so that they can have a clear runway to transform our constitutional republic. That's what this is about. Now, Nancy Pelosi says that it's about upholding the Constitution. That's BS. This is about the total transformation of our country from individual freedom and liberty, one vote, one citizen, to a one-party totalitarian regime. If they have control of the elections, then they can take control of politics forever and do as they please with nobody able to stop them. Nobody. With this in place, we will have rulers, not representatives of we the people. And here's the kicker. They didn't do it in an above board way, right? Like they normally do. Bring a bill up for discussion. Everybody talks about it. It goes to committee, comes back out. They discuss it some more. No. Everybody gets a chance to read it. No, we can't have that. They tried to do this with a Trojan horse tactic. There's been a bill ready to go for funding for NASA. It's HR 5746, the title of this bill. That bill would have gotten bipartisan support, but it's been sitting on the sidelines for quite a while. And lo and behold, last night or yesterday, Nancy Pelosi and her anti-American cronies on the left gutted the content of the NASA bill, left the title in place, and put in the content of the so-called voter rights bill. 735 pages of unrelated legislative BS was added to the NASA bill. What will this bill do to our elections if it's passed? And it was passed by Congress today. It's going to be passed by the Senate and signed by Joe Biden. What will it do to our country? Well, how about no ID required to vote? How about new restrictions on state efforts to clean up their voter rolls? 15 days of early voting, same day registration, and 7 days to finalize voting after Election Day. It would also create federal funding of our elections. So, for instance, you could donate $200 to a candidate, and the federal government will match that up to $1,200. Most candidates for Congress or the Senate, federal candidates, would receive about $7 million for their campaigns each. And where's that money come from? It comes from the U.S. Treasury. And who funds that? We do with our taxes. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Remember, there's 735 pages of garbage to tell us how to vote. The American people want freedom, especially when it comes to our right to vote, right? We don't want a big bloated government lording over us. We don't want high taxes, restrictive regulations, and endless wars. We don't want billions of our tax dollars going overseas to people who hate us so that they can secure their borders. We want that money left in our pockets and our borders secured. And Democrats know it, and they hate it. That's why they tried to sneak this takeover of elections into the NASA bill and didn't even release the text of the bill until they absolutely had to, just before the vote. Now, thankfully, the word got out and not one Republican voted for it, not one. And I think a couple Democrats didn't either. But it did pass, and now it goes to the Senate. Contact your senator. I don't care if they're Republican or Democrat or independent. We need to put pressure on them so that they know where we stand. You know, good policy and good bills, they don't require secrecy. They don't require middle of the night gutting of a bill and then adding text. This is the tactic used by people who want to be rulers. This type of BS has no place in America, you guys. And I'm highly upset about this, to say the least. And I'll keep it clean because I know that this is a family show, okay? But politicians need to remember what they swore an oath to, and that is to the Constitution of the United States of America. Anything our federal government does that isn't a responsibility given to it by the Constitution needs to be returned to the states and we the people. We need to toss these criminals out of office. I really appreciate your guys' continued support. I cannot do this without your help. I can't spread the word without your help. Please share this video. And if you can help my campaign financially, please go to cultforcongress.com. Let's get rid of these fools. Not only the Democrats, but the Rhino Republicans. We need America First candidates. We need America First office holders, public servants, people who understand that their role is to be a servant and do the will of the people and abide by the Constitution, especially the 10th Amendment, which says anything not written in the Constitution for the federal government to do is left up to the states and the people. That is very important. Read the 10th Amendment, you guys. Know it. That is the key to returning individual freedom and liberty back to America. I appreciate you guys' support. Let your friends know what the 10th Amendment says. It is the key to peeling back this large onion that is the federal government and getting it back within the confines of the rule book called the Constitution. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you for being here tonight. Almost 500 views. Thank you. Share this everywhere, you guys. Thank you all. And good night. God bless you guys.